Okay, I think I'm live. Welcome, welcome. Hi, how's it going? This is Jandapanda Treasures, in case you're wondering. And yeah, got some fun stuff for you. I have this beautiful necklace, and since Valentine's is close, this is a heart-shaped dyed howlite on silver tone metal. Just really cool Southwest-looking costume piece. This is available. Type in welcome, hit the like button. And thank you guys for being here. So what I do is I pretty much, for the most part, do auction style, depending on the piece. If it's something I've shown before, then it's usually buy it now. And what else? Shipping domestic starts at $8, and by domestic I mean in the United States. And providing I can ship to a outside country, that would have to be quoted, that shipping price. So sometimes you just kind of know the approximate amount that you would have to pay if there's a piece that you want, if it's worth it to you. So I have many things. I actually just added, it's a little off color, but these are tarnished. These two pendants have sterling findings right here and here. And they're on 18-inch chains. This one has amber right there. This one just happens to be, a Norwegian, Scandinavian style costume piece. I do have some other, like, Valentine themed bracelet. This came back right here. It came back a little bit more than glass, so I'm not sure what that is. It's not diamond. I have this is on sterling findings. This appears to be some sort of type of turquoise to me, but others may have a different opinion or fact, because this is just a beautiful stretchy rhinestone cuff. And this is a men's bracelet, stainless steel. I'm not sure if that is sterling. Those little faces there, do they look like a Medusa? I don't know. They don't look like a Medusa, but they look like something like, mythical, maybe. And they're all the same faces. So these are the bracelets that I have. Oh, I have two more. And one is a Monet and the other one is unnamed. So there's that. Somebody's trying to get a hold of me. What's going on? Okay, not important. Anyway, this is the Monet rope. And this one is unnamed, but it's also a rope. It has just a different clasp on it. This one is just like a little push clasp. And this one is, I call it crab. So it's got like kind of a springy on it. And then you close it. It kind of, opens and closes like that. And these are is exactly 7 inches. The other one's 7.5 inches. So there's those. So yeah, and I usually start it out auction style so that everybody gets a chance. But if it doesn't sell auction style, it becomes a buy it now. And then I do a recap at the end, and I usually put in the title the approximate time of the recap. So you can just go straight to it. And there are a few other things I can show while I'm waiting for people to come on down. Let's see. I have 4 people watching. One is me because I'm over here on the computer. So say hi, hit the like button, and you can go forward. It does take a minute, you know, for everybody to get here. This one I have to sell as is. There's nothing missing, but this one I took a closer look at. There's one stone in here. It's in there, but it's got like a chip out of it. Kind of a weird, usually they just, you know, come out, but that one just has a little bit of a chip, but it's still quite cool. And I just have so many lovely things. Did I show this one? I have this right here. It's really like, feels like lead crystal on chain. And this is another little Valentine necklace. See the little Valentines on the band there. And this will become, you know, if no one's here, this will become just a video, a sales video. So not to worry, because the prices will be quoted. Did I show these? These are sterling. Most likely those are amber clip-on buttons, but they are marked sterling, and I did test them. This is cool. I'm not sure what that stone is. It came back dyed agate, but it's definitely on a sterling ring. And the size, is there writing there? No, I don't see any writing. This is like a size 6. And I have this guy right here. This is adjustable. This one is, well, I can tell you where it sits. It's sitting at a 6. Interesting little things. This is most likely sterling. Do I see? Then there is a stamp in there. I don't know what that is. I think it needs a good cleaning. It's super little. I went to the wedding expo with my daughter yesterday, so they give you an exit stamp, and I've been scrubbing it. It's not coming off. Probably have to get some, you know, alcohol, get that off. I just didn't have time. One single earring. Looks Navajo to me, but unfortunately, so I would just turn this into a pendant. It's very pretty. And I have these one, I don't know what those are. There is some white on this, but I don't know. Hey Lexi, how's it going? I've been looking for some glass beads. I think I have a half a gallon. Well, let me see. So far I have this, but I need to fill it up more. I still have other jewelry to go through. So I'm working on it. I'm not sure. These are not on sterling, so I don't think those are sterling. I mean our turquoise, but I don't know. Suppose when you do the rock identifier on the app, it's not accurate. There's no way that they can be, I mean, AI can only go so far, right? And it's a tie clip, Mexico. And I have other things here that are they're fabulous. This, I have been, it's not marked, and it's not coming back sterling. I want to try it again, but I tried it 2 times, negative for sterling. So, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let's see what happens when I use the cloth on it. I'm just trying to clean off the dirt, because it seems pretty rustic. But as you can see here, that may be something that has come through, or is it going to fade? Yeah, it might be pewter. I don't know. It's hollow. It's hollow. Oh, I'll make up a few bags there, Miss Sleeker. I'll mix them up. I've got buckets of jewelry over here. Some of it didn't sell, and so, well, that wear spot came off right there. So I'm going to try it again. Yeah. It's just not coming up that, that whiteness that I like to see, and I'm not really getting a good enough sample. But it's really cool, that bracelet. Yeah, it's just not, that really bright blue. It's actually nothing right now. So I'm going to say after 3 tries, it's not sterling. Of course you would, Lexi. Absolutely. And again, I have plenty of stuff to go through. So it's just going to give me some more motivation to do it. So I'm going to take a little sip of my ice, sparkling ice. It's supposed to look for some milk glass, but in my travels, I didn't see any, because I would have pulled all the glass. But anyway, I got that. Darn hell, this is pretty fun. And it is toward the Valentine. And then I was told I need to do a blowout on all of the jewelry that was left over the last few weeks. So I can do that too. I have these stunning statement pieces, because these will all go to donation afterwards. But that's fun. I mean, these are something that I had. Goddess Garage. Oh, I did not know you had a garage. Isn't this something? So these are just, items that I had left over. So these are going to be blown out today. A lot of them are Banana Republic, but look at that. These are fabulous. I tell you, fabulous. I have plenty of statement pieces. So, 1 car garage full of goodies. Goddess Garage. I love that. That should be your YouTube name. Goddess Garage. This one's intact, but this one's got some fun. This actually is glass. These are glass. See? That is fabulous. And I love the finishes. Yeah. Goddess Garage. Everybody needs one of those. I have a goddess floor. It really looks like a hoarder's nest in here because I have a pathway to go to the door. It's pretty sad. So there is that. And I also have a Zapata, and I normally, well, I never really test for these because they usually, most likely, if it's marked sterling, it is sterling. I've never had a negative result on those. And are these quartz? I know they use stone. Oh, this is going up to topaz? No, really? Well, it's kind of stuck at amethyst, emerald, aqua, and jadeite. It's just before topaz. So I'm wondering if it's like a white amethyst. It's somewhere in the quartzite family. And if there's anybody interested, Shed, S-H, I think you have it right there, S-H-E-D, Shed. These are sterling silver Pandora spacers. I have two. And these are the kind that just snap shut around their bracelets. And they have little swirlies on them. So I have those. And let's see. Anybody want me to start with anything? I'll be happy to. Here's what I'll do is I'll start with the heart-themed stuff first. How about them apples? Okay, so here is I think this is, well, it's adjustable. Oh, you want the Pandora? Sure. There's two of them right here. Let me get those out. I'll put them on a stick. I'll start them out as a pair. Are you going to close? Yep, snap shut. Getting them open is probably another, I better not do that. Maybe I should try and get them open. I shouldn't have done that because I think they're intended to does Pandora have like a little tool to get these things open? I'm sure they come open because they just snapped shut. They were sent to me, I'm going to use the pliers. They were sent to me open, so there must have been a reason for that. Oh, they should. I'll show you. There we go. Just using them. Come on, open. Here's the hole. So that can go on a chain, or I think they have like a rope, very thick rope. It looks like standard Pandora. Okay, I got this open. So there, they'll stay open. I don't know how to show them to you. I'll just put in a starting bid for both. Starting bid $12 for the pair. Wait a minute. Is that the Pandora mark in there? I'll make sure. There is a mark in there. It looks like it's probably, I know it says ALE 925 on the inside, and then there's a special mark. So I have Sleeker at 20. Okay, thank you guys for your bids. Elizabeth is at 22. Sleeker's at 25. Elizabeth is at 27. Sleeker's at 30. I thank you so much, Elizabeth. I really appreciate your bids. So I will call these out for us, or call these sold to Sleeker, going once, going twice. Fair warning. Anybody miss? Sold. Thank you, Sleeker. Okay. That's all the Pandora I have. Well, yeah, the spacers kind of just, set off the rest of your, beautiful beads. And those are beautiful themselves. So they do such good work. Okay. Beautiful vintage charmer here. All the little stones are there. There's no marks, 0 marks on this, but it does have a fold over clasp right there. This has a drop. Oh, you want the native earring next? Okay. 1 earring. Looks to be in the Navajo style. And there's the back. Let me see if there's any signature, because sometimes they sign them. No. It looks like there's some sticker residue on the back. Really cool earring. I'll do starting bid. I'll do starting bid of 8 on this because there's only one, and it's in good condition. Excellent condition. It just needs a little cleanup. And it'd be great, just super as a pendant. Or if you have another earring close to this, because each one is, they're individual. They're like, each one is different. Okay, going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Sleeker. Thank you so much. I think it's a long holiday, a long weekend, or if you only have one ear. That's true. That happens. Yeah, you can actually, you can put like, and I'm sure Sleeker has chains, but you can just clip this on as a bead enhancer even, yeah, you don't have to go to too much trouble with it, you know what I mean? Just clean it up the way you want it and let it go. Okay. Is there anything else that anybody wants me to bring forward? I do have, I was on Friday. What does E mean? I've been using e.l.f. products, and it seems to do very well. Several different things, but yeah, I actually, I think me. Hi, Olga, how are you? But I use different things, but the best thing to use is a really good sunscreen that's got a really high SPF factor, because the sun is actually what, you know, dries out your skin and causes, you know, the little lines or all the lines or whatever. But the rest of it's age, you know. Okay, so this says get carried away. These are balloons. It's part of my, should have put it over here with my bracelets. So I have that. I have a Monet and a Mystery. These are, I guess, some sort of raw, I don't know, they could be greenish turquoise. And then this is vintage, and this is a men's bracelet. So if there's anything here you want to see, let me know. This is heart themed. I'll probably bring that up. And what else is in here? But those balloons are a Kate Spade. So this is Kate Spade. Beautiful bangle. And I have these sterling, most likely amber earrings. They tested turquoise? Okay. I'll get you as close as I can. They do look like natural stone. Kind of, you know, raw cut or raw buff. And then I tested these guys. These are sterling right here. So those are sterling, and you can always maybe you can add something there. And then the amber earrings, of course, of course. Okay, so this runs a little small. There's something on here I don't care for, and I think I just need to trim those wires there. I don't like that stuff sticking out. I wonder if that's... That would irritate me. All right. So I will do a starting bid. I'll do a starting bid of 8 since I, you know, as is, because there, you know, there is, it's just actually just a clump of wires that just needs to be taken off. That's all. So Sleeker's in at 8. But, you know, I would just remove that because it doesn't seem like it's even part of the bracelet. It's just kind of like there. All right. Any other interest? I will go ahead and close it out. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Sleeker. Thank you. Okay, throw it out. Then the amber earrings coming up next. And actually, I found, I don't know if anybody's interested in this. I just emptied this out and found these earrings in there. This has been sitting on my floor for, I don't know, 8 months, 10 months or something. It was actually full of jewelry. And if anybody's interested in this, I can auction this off. So, and it wouldn't be very expensive. It's in somewhat okay shape. Take that off, you know. But some people like these, you know, vintage 70s. And this is a good way to store your jewelry if you store it in your closet. Because I am opposed to storing stuff like in garages. You know, sorry, Sleeker, yours is probably controlled. But you know, the moisture factor, yes, you may. Absolutely. It doesn't have the key with it, but it does open. So you have, it opens, the drawers open when you open it. And it's a short drawer because back here you've got deep storage and then individual storage here. And then a little pocket right there. And these are plastic, but they're not broken, and you can hang stuff off of that. So, yeah, if you're interested, I can put it up after the amber earrings. Okay, amber earrings. These are on sterling, little buttons. They're clip-ons. Oops. It just, there's nothing wrong with the earring. It's the way I'm displaying it as kind of a, alrighty. There we go. Let me put in a starting bid. Starting bid. $12. Yeah, today's kind of a blowout day. I know that there's some pieces here that you know, are probably, I mean, these are nice. And they're very lightweight. It doesn't have a lot of sterling on it, but I believe that the clips are sterling because they're marked on here sterling, but I did test these. Elizabeth is in at 12, and I will start counting them down. Going once. Oh, sure, absolutely. I did test them. And after I tested them, I noticed that there is a mark right here that says 925. Let's see if I can get, it's right there at the bottom, right after I tested them. Clips are, this looks comfortable. Let me try it on for you so you can decide. Yeah, they're very comfortable. But sometimes it just takes an extra, you know, there. I have been ultra conscious of, you know, keeping things clean. Let me count this down first. But yeah, and here's the back of the other one. Oh, you do? Okay. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Elizabeth. That's a really nice deal, and congratulations. And do you need some silicone? Because I got a whole bag of silicone, actually. Let me just wipe that down. I always tell people, even if I wipe them down, just go ahead and give them another wipe, or, you know, to your liking when you get them. And let's see if my silicone will fit on them. Mine might be too small. Does silicone stretch very well? It might. Oh yeah, look at that. Silicone. Silicone goes right on. I mean, because it does have like a little bit of a stretchy factor to it. I like doing demonstrations. Here we go. All set. Yeah, I have a whole selection of goodies. All right, and then I'll do the box. Baggie. Break things down. Hey, I'm all for comfort. 12. All right, and I haven't shipped your stuff out yet, so I can certainly help you out with the shipping on this, because I'll probably send everything out, and then I usually, when somebody gets to 100, oh, you need to get those? Yeah, if you go to Amazon, you can, and I can put a couple of them in your bag. If you go to Amazon, just type in silicone clip-on pads or something like that, it pops up. And you can buy tons of them. You can try them out. I'll just put them in a little bag for Lexi. Anybody else wants to try them out, let me know. It's actually, these are all silicone, I think. Let's see. How about you, Sleeker? Anyone else want those in their little, in their jewelry box? This one just feels like it's all silicone. They're just clear. I like them. I do have the actual comfort pads. But yeah, I like these a lot because they don't really slide off. Okay, so Lexi's got some. You would like some to try some silicone as well, Miss Sleeker. You got it. But yeah, you get different kinds for different reasons. Yeah, they're kind of, yeah, I think screwbacks you have to have like the stick-on felt or something. Sleeker. Okay, I'll put those in there for you. No problem. Okay, all set. Box. So this is as is, no key. And there is, you know, I don't know what the cleanup would be. There is some, this is just where there's some felt loss on there. But it's definitely, you know, vintage. And I'm not sure about shipping on this, but I would have to find a box. Maybe there might be an adjustment in shipping, but I do, like on, you know, I do my best to do actual shipping cost. Tape works. And measurement. Let me get you a measurement, because that's, you know, it's gotta fit somewhere. And let's see, I got all kinds of jewelry boxes, but this is kind of 12.5 side to side. That would be left to right, or width. That's the width. Depth is 8 inches. Height is 3 inches. And lots of storage space in there. And it's just one of those, do you think this is 60s or 70s? I don't know. and there's no maker's mark on it, but the locking mechanism works, and there's, you know, I'm sure it's a generic key. I find a key for it if you really want to. So I'll put in a plastic cover. I don't know what that means. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I'll take a look at. So we'll just do a starting bid of, I'll do $10 starting bid on this. Sleekers in it. Wait a minute. Yeah. Outside of box. Oh, it feels like it's vinyl. There is a little divot there. I mean, it's not perfect. It just feels like vinyl coated. And then there, of course, the bottom. This just needs another piece of felt. It looks like they put felt paper on the bottom. Sleekers in it, 13. Yeah, I come across these every once in a while, and I have some somewhere. Not handy. I do have a mother of pearl one over there, but that's, I don't have any like this, but you know. Okay. I might have them in the garage, so I'll look for them. I always like these vintage. Alrighty. So Elizabeth is out. So going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Sold to Sleeker. Thank you so much. And let me put your name in here. It just helped me clean up my floor a little bit. More space. Where'd my pen go? Okay. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna go over there and get my other box that I see. It's a little smaller. Put this over here so I don't forget. Move this aside. Looking around here just to see if I can grab onto any boxes that might be visible to me, and I don't see anything, but that doesn't mean they're not here. It just means that they're buried. Oh, dusty. This one has a turtle clasp right there. I don't know if this is complete. It does have music, or it did have music. Yeah, the music box is broken. That would have to be replaced, and I wouldn't know how to do that. But if anybody is interested in this beauty, as is, there's nothing wrong with the lacquer on the box, or the hinges, or anything, or the little turtle. But if you're interested in something like this, I'd be more than happy to put that up. I've got the cranes. You are? Okay. This is a fixer-upper. I'll do a starting bid. I'll do a starting bid as $8 for you. Because there, you know, it depends on what you want to have done. Maybe you just want to take this out, line it, and be done with it, you know? Or maybe you want to, you know, replace things. I don't know. But everything else is intact. This closes tightly, and the lacquer is decent. You know, I just need a cloth to go over it. Okay, I've got Sleeker at 9. Elizabeth's at 10. Yeah, just put jewelry in it. Sleeker's at 11. Elizabeth's at 12. And yeah, I would, you can certainly line it, or you could put like your jewelry in little velvet bags. Sleeker is out. You can put your jewelry in little velvet bags and don't mess with it on the inside. Alrighty, going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Elizabeth for 12. Thank you so much. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of these at one time, and I skipped over this one because it did have like that issue on the inside. But it's clean, it's beautiful. Yeah, they're fabulous. They have the inlaid abalone, and just the lacquer is just so beautiful. Put that in there. All right. Keep all this stuff together. Okay. Anything else that I showed earlier that you might be interested? What's in here? I do have. Oh, I know. I just I had a bunch of it that I was storing my jewelry in, and then I switched to something else, and I kind of went through a bunch of my jewelry. Still going through it. All right, so I do have this little dried flower, another amber piece in sterling, and I did test it. I tested the sterling on this because it had kind of a weird, texture on the back. Kind of threw me a little bit. It's kind of like, so I tested it down here, even though it says it's 925 up there. So, because and then I put them on 18-inch sterling chains. So let's do this, because I wanted to do all of the hearts and get the Valentine theme, toward the end here. Hippie juice. What's hippie juice? Oh, I mean for storage. So this is actually dyed howlite, I'm sure. It's, has the little bit of white that's up here. It's just, and this is not sterling by any means. These might be turquoise up here, but these look like dyed howlite to me. And the drop on this is the drop? 16-inch drop, so 32 inches all the way around. There is no closure, so this just pops over your head like so. And it's a nice length, like if you're wearing a sweater like this. You've got this nice, yeah, there we go. What's in the back of the amber pendant? I'll try and get close enough for that. It's kind of like striations going this direction, but I did test it. It is sterling. So on this one, I will do a starting bid of 12 on this. And it's got those stone pieces. Like I said, I believe this to be dyed howlite. Same here. These might be turquoise. Maybe not. Sometimes if you look on the inside, they might be turquoise because I don't know. But this is quite fun. It's got some weight to it, of course, because there's stone. Okay, I'll go pass on this one. So the amber pendant, let me get that off of here. It is hinged, and it has like a really dark amber on the bottom, but they're not open on the back. So is that amber? Yeah, looks like a almost cherry-like. It's super deep dark, but if you just turn it sideways, you can see underneath that it's definitely got some translucency to it, so you can see through to the back. Now here's what I was talking about. Let me get my, I don't know if you can see, maybe if I turn the light on. Yeah, can you see those striations? That might be a branding of some sort. And then there's the mark is, where is it? It's right here on the tippy top. I'm wondering, I think that's a silpata. Oh my gosh, there is a tiny itty bitty mark on there. And let me see what it says. Let me get in my camera and I'll see how big I can make it. So I am curious now. I do have, okay, let's see. Is that close enough? There's like birds on there. Does have the 925 mark, but it also has like a brand name on there that I can't see. It's super small. Get it's on an 18-inch chain. I just put it on the sterling chain. You can see the amber in there. You see what I mean there? It's kind of translucent to the back there. I will do a starting bid. Starting bid, oops. Starting bid, I will do 18. It's got this kind of a snake chain on it. Oh, hello, babe. How's it going? I think it's a quiet day today because, you know, it's a long weekend. And it's been really sunny up here, so I'm hoping that, you know, people are enjoying their family. So yeah, Martin Luther King Day is Monday, so it's a good time to be with family for sure. Right. Okay, I'm going to pass on that. Oh, your birthday. That's right. Gina's birthday is tomorrow. That's, oh, I'm so sorry. I have it in my calendar that it's tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Happy, happy birthday. Oh boy. That's right. The 19th. The 19th. Okay, so let me bag this up with the price that I quoted so that I can do a recap. Well, tell Mama Carol and your sissies hello. Tell all your sissies hello, Mama Carol, all of them. hope it's bright and sunny down there and that you're having just a nice, relaxing afternoon. And it'll all be good. Where is my pass box? I have a pass box. This is in the pass box. I think I can wing it on that one. We got our tiny bags. Okay. Here's a vintage AB brooch. And this does have a flaw in it. There's a chip on this one right there. Just a chip. So it kind of looks a little dark because the AB was chipped off. They're all prong set. It almost looks like an eye, you know? An eyeball with very fancy, you know, eyeshadow. 79 degrees. Oh, you lucky. Of course, you have to deal with the rain. There's rain that goes with that higher temperature in the winter months. So we'll do a starting bid of, I don't know, it's got a chip, so we'll do $6 starting bid. Definitely an older piece, as is. Sherry, hi. Sherry's in at 6. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, so Siri is saying that 32. Oh, I'm so sorry. West Virginia. Jiminy Christmas. All right. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Yeah. SIRI thinks that she's the same as SHERRY. So SIRI is confused. Fit in this little bag. Yeah. Put in this one. Okay, so did I put this one up? This heart thing? This little costumey piece right here, the little heart in the center. Raining. 27 degrees. Okay, that's below freezing, so you're going to get a lot of ice. I'll do a starting bid. I'll do a starting bid of 6 on this one. It is costume, but it's nice costume. No marks, but it's fun. And North Carolina. I know somebody who visits out there in North Carolina, and I think she just got back from Christmas, but she has a big family out there. Oh, measurement as it is. Here's the drop. This has 8.5 inch drop, probably a 9 inch. So this is, you know, probably 18-inch necklace with a extender. It's kind of a fun piece. We can pass on that one. my pass box so I can do a recap. And again, don't hesitate to, give me an offer. I mean, what the heck? Anybody interested in the, I'm going to do the little heart bracelet. But I do have, these twisted chains. One is Monet, the other one is unnamed. And then the men's bracelet, the rhinestone, and the Kate Spade. So if you're interested in any of those, let me know. Okay, and I also have this. This I have determined is not sterling. And I don't, do they do nickel totally? And Lexi thought it might be pewter, but I tested it 3 times. It is not sterling, but it's definitely got some, Native American attributes. So I can put that one up for you. All right, what was I gonna do? Oh, this. Okay, this has a safety on it. And they tested better than, the stones tested better than glass. So there's that, but I'm calling it glass. All right, so it does have a double safety on either side. Cute little hearts with little rhinestones. Measurement. This measures to a 7. That's what it looks like on your wrist. Kind of a tennis style, as such. Oh, you think it's alpaca? Okay, starting bid on this bracelet will be, we'll do $8 on this one. Yeah, I'll bring it up next. It's kind of a, I've seen all kinds of alpaca, but I haven't seen that one, and I know that it's nickel silver, which really isn't silver. So okay, there you go. We'll close it up. Clasp works, safety works. But again, these are available, and if you want, you can make offers. Worst thing that can happen is I say no, and then I do say it nicely. So, no shame here. I'll bring up the suspected alpaca. It does look like it's quite vintage, and it's, I did polish off something that was like there, so you can see how nicely it polishes. But I did test this like 3 times, and this would be beautiful polished. So yeah, polishes up real pretty. And let me get you, and I don't know, do you think it's made for a man? I don't know. It's definitely unisex. This fits me, and I'm a 7. Fits me nice. I don't normally wear this kind of cuffs because somehow the way I move, they turn out like this. But, and it doesn't have a lot of movement, so. The interior width, it's like a 2 3/4. No, it's not. it's under 2.5. So it's like 2 3/8 or something. So, but it's definitely vintage. I'll get you close up on it and I'll put in it. And it's got the sawtooth or the hen's teeth. This is really nice on the center. Right there. It's not turquoise, but I'm wondering what that stone is. Doesn't look like turquoise to me, but maybe others know. So I will do a starting bid. Starting bid will be $12. And it's really quite straight, so you can kind of see how nice it is. Lexi's in at 12. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like a vintage piece. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. You enjoy your weekend too. I'll be invoicing probably today or tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. My son's coming over for dinner. This is a nice one. This is, and I don't polish anybody's jewelry because you might like it with this authentic, wear on it, or this. Yes, to me it does. See how much closer I can get. Yes, it looks to me like the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, Elizabeth's in at 13. Get off that glare. Sleeker, you need to go to 14 if you want this. Lexi, you're going to need to go to 15. Lexi's at 16. No, I don't think it's turquoise, but Elizabeth asked me if it looked like the sea, like you're looking into water, and I don't know what that stone is. Let me stick the Presidium on it, but no, it's not going to tell me much. No, it's not telling me anything. Let me do my, I don't, it's not that green. Oops, let me do my rock identifier. Lexi is out. Sleeker's at 17. Okay, let me look it up. Let me see if this rock identifier will give me some sort of, they usually give you 3 choices, and it's not that accurate. So. It doesn't look like amazonite. So it looks like, kind of looks like blue, APATITE, and it also looks like chrysocolla. So there's some help. But it didn't come back as turquoise at all, so. Okay, is everybody out? Let's see, Elizabeth out? Is Elizabeth? Sleeker. I don't see that Elizabeth is out, but let me double check. Chrysocolla, yeah, that's probably what it is. So high bid right now is 17 with Sleeker, and Lexi is out. Elizabeth's at 18. Sleeker's at 19. Elizabeth is out. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thing with these ice drinks, they cause me to burp a little. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Sleeker. Thank you, thank you. Get you a decent baggie. Get a bigger bag. Save this for me. Don't tip. Do not tip over. There we go. Okay, goodbye, Elizabeth. Love to you too. We'll see you next time. This is a really nice bracelet. It has beautiful patina. Okay. What's in here? Oh, this is the brass paperweight from 1980, brass paperweight Union 76, the shape of the US of A on it. Ta-ta for now, yes. Okay. Where's ruh-roh. I had the necklace right here that goes with these earrings, and now I can't find the necklace. So, what do I do with it? Oh, here's some nice vintage. These are cool. These are vintage climbers. There's a left and right to these. Wow. And I think they're made with Givre glass. These are, you know, definitely really cool. But these came back as glass. These things that look like rocks, those are glass. And they have kind of a interesting dimension to them. All kinds of goodies in there. And there's two of them. And there's no marks. Absolutely no marks. So, put this one on first. So there they are. Starting bid on these. Starting bid is 12. And again, if it's something that you desire, please offer. But that's really cool. And the backs. Let's see the backs. Here's the backs. these online with the green stone as those stones. Those are the backs, and then you can see how it's made. They have the backing with the prongs, and then these guys are all wired into a, I guess, some sort of sub backing, and then it's prong set onto the clip. Okay. Pass. Okay, put those away. They'll be here on the recap at the end, or anytime you desire, or you can make me an offer. Whatever you need to do. Oh, here's the necklace. Okay. Along goes with the earrings. All right. Vintage necklace and earrings. Let's see the drop was on this. Here, quick look right there. This one has like a 7.5 inch drop. So that's 15 inches. Choker style. And it has matching screwback earrings. Cute. Little screwbacks. So as a set. We can do a starting bid. Do a starting bid of $16. You get the screwback earrings and the necklace. And that's a 15-inch chain with a fold over right there. And don't forget to hit the like button, please. I would appreciate it. I'm going to put a pass in there and then let it go. All right. Let's see. I have a little cap gun from Pennsylvania. You just put a cap there and makes a noise. It says Pennsylvania. I don't know how old it is, but that's available. And oh, I've got this really cute squirrel. I have the squirrel. I have a kitty. This is actually, is it the Alma Museum? I think it says Alma on the back. It might be one of those museum pieces. I also have these really cool earrings. Oh, I do have like possibly a dyed agate sterling silver ring. I'll bring forward. This is all tangled in here. I've got a silpata, and I have this glass. Feels like it might be lead crystal. How did this happen? I think. Okay. Wait. That came back as dyed agate. I'm not sure about that. It is sterling. I tested it. And it could be a student piece, because that's what Dr. Lori says. Size 6. Look at how deep that is. And it is closed back. I don't know if it's a student piece. Could be, but it is sterling. Agate. Oh, this could be dyed agate. I'm thinking, is it agate? Oh, I don't know. Do a starting bid. $18, and it's a size 6. But it can't, you know, I can't be sure of that because it almost looks like glass to me, but it's feels like it's stone. Sherry's in at 18. It's nice and smooth on the top, like, you know, Native American jewelry tends to be really perfect on the top. And there's just no snags, no sharpness, no nothing. Sleeker's in at 19. Sherry's in at 20. I can get you a weight, but it's going to have the stone weight to it too, but it feels like a lot of sterling. Sherry's at 20. $11 grams. I don't know, is there a formula that they use, like a certain amount of it's stone, certain amount is, I don't know. Oh, there it is. Sleeker's at 21. Sherry's at 22. See how close I can get. Sleeker's out. Okay, going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Sherry for 22. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. This is Bow Sterling, so this is a cute little sterling brooch. I did clean the tarnish off the back, so it looks, and I did do a little bit on the front. I don't like to do too much, but I think to get that detail, you know, needs a little more help. But Bow Sterling, and the gram weight 5 grams. Starting bid, I'll do 12 on it. See what the spot price is on sterling, although it's, you know, per gram. Roughly $2.70 a gram. So, but that's spot price. You know, you have to find somebody to help you liquidate it, and they get a cut, and then, you know, on down the line. So it's kind of a relative price. It's not, you know, whatever. I can pass on that one. I do have a pile of scrap that I'm building, so it won't go in there yet, but eventually. How's everyone doing? I'm going to give it another 15 minutes. I just know that there's a lot of things going on in the world, and it's like, also, this is a 3-day weekend for a lot of folks. So when the family is off for 3 days, no school, no job, no work, you know, they tend to do something. And there's all that. I bought myself some sterling 18-inch chains, and then I found I had all these 18-inch rope chains. So that was after the fact. But I did discover I had a bag of chains, all different kinds. So I got to go through those. Is there anything that anybody would like to see from what I'm going to just do a couple of blowouts on the statement necklaces. I think that's what I'll do. And these are all going to be this is Banana Republic, I believe. This looks like a copy of something. I've seen this several places. These are glass there. I had this at 18. I'll drop it. Banana Republic. Okay. I'll do a starting bid. Let's do a starting bid of $8. What is it? That's on this Banana Republic. Lovely. Make sure all the stones are there. Just double checking. You kind of get a weird reflection from outside, but they are all there. Moving on. Maybe I'll just make them all $8. We're gonna blow out these guys. Okay, so we'll just do $8 each. See when you like. Speak up. These are, I feel like they're acrylic. These are fabulous. They're very comfortable. length on these? Do I have it? Nope. Where's my tape measure? This can be 21 inches to 23 inches, somewhere around there. I'm just going to leave the starting bit up there. Well, you know what I'll do? Is I'll do this. Okay. Everything's a buy it now after a pass. So we'll do a pass on that one. And then we will do starting bid 8 on this one. I believe this to be, is this Banana Republic as well? This is Bobble Bar. Bobble Bar. Oh wow, look. Very nice. Bobble Bar. Oh, whatever you need to do. We're happy that you're just kind of hanging out. So I had that one for 28. It is now starting bid 8. I did look up comps and 28 seemed to have been reasonable, but we're going to change it to 8. Enter. Pass on this one. This is also kind of the recap for these necklaces. So I'm not going to repeat that. I'll just start my recap at 130 mark. This is Banana Republic. Starting bid 8 on this one. J. Crew. You mean as a statement necklace? Not in this lot. I need to look for my J. Crew, but it's not handy. But yeah, I do have J. Crew out there, so I can either bring it next time or do a video or something. Okay. Pass on this one. Anything J. Crew. I just put this away. Just had one. Oh no. Oh no, don't do that. I just had one. What can I do with it? I think it's in this jewelry craft. Let's see. Oh no. Move this stuff away here. Something's gonna get damaged. Okay. I just saw it. have anything out right now. I thought I had something on my, right at my fingertips, and I don't, because I just saw one earlier. Okay, this will be another blowout piece. I had this for 20. And this one is also Banana Republic. Yeah, I usually try and keep my J. Crew separate from everything else, but somehow it got mixed up in here. So starting bid will be 8 on this one, and this is 24 to 26. There's like a that just needs to be, it might be a little bit bigger. She's a big girl. This one, Banana Republic. This one's nice. Where's my bust? Yeah, it's pretty long, but you get the idea. Here's all the rest of them. Oh, this one. This one drove me crazy. It definitely needs, yeah, that one. It needs to be detangled because, it gets caught, and so it has to be dealt with specifically, but these are glass. Well, it's almost there. It's kind of a messy look to it. And who makes you? No marks. Okay. Oopsie, sorry, Katie. There we go. These are all $8. This one's cool. It is Banana Republic. I like the way this is. It is asymmetrical. And you've got the paisley right here, and then you've got the drops right there. Quite nice. Quite nice. I like it. So 8 on that one. It goes over your head. Probably 32 inches or something like that. But if you want more information, just let me know on the paisley piece. $8. And these will all be donated after today. This is cool. Is this the Calypso? No. I don't know if it's the Calypso or not. That one's fabulous. I mean, as a statement piece, oh my goodness. $8 starting bid. This could be yours. It is Banana Republic. I had it at 32, and I think it's probably worth more than $32. So there's that. Oh, this is really cool. I love this one. I have this one at 20. It is all glass, but I will drop the price. I'm surprised this didn't go. I love it. Beautiful. Starting bid's $8 on this one. All glass. Nothing's missing. Everything's intact on each of those pieces. Really nice. And that's not missing anything. That's there's a little cabochon in there. And this one. So this is cool. So that is the recap on the statement necklaces. And then these will go into donation. I'll probably send them to, we have a place that does hospice. They take donations in and that supports hospice. So that's where these are going to go later this week. So, yeah. I think it'll be fun for them to have something, you know, like these. But they're still available here for $8. They'll probably sell them for like $25. So there's that. Anything else? Should I do my recap now so everybody can? Okay, I'm not going to do the statements again, but I will recap everything else that has not sold today. There. Okay, so I have this right here, the heart tennis bracelet. These are all going to be buy it nows. I'll just put in the price and you can type in want, but that's $8 for this. It's buy it now, size 7, I believe. This for 8. This faux, or let me just do this. This one is a buy it now. $12 on this necklace here with the howlite hearts. I don't know if these are a pure turquoise, but it is all kind of a silver tone, and it has these 2 stations up here. $12. There's not much here, so that's good. This 15-inch necklace with matching earrings. Buy it now. What do I have? Uh-oh, where's the other earring? I'm missing an earring. It's got to be here somewhere. Oh, here it is. These are buy it now 16. 16, so you get this 15-inch necklace with these rosettes and the matching screwbacks right there. $16. Buy it now. And this is just a cute little costume piece right here. Buy it now. $6. Beautiful amber necklace pendant. It's all sterling. Does have a hinge right there. 18-inch chain, sterling. Buy it now. Where did I have 18 on this one? And then this Barse sterling. This is buy it now. $12. It is marked Barse sterling back here. I don't know how close I can get. It's there. So anyway, yeah, it was kind of fun today. And I do plan on doing like a Thursday or Friday. I'll have to see how my schedule goes this week as I get closer. But Thursday or Friday morning. Okay, here's all the buy it nows. And oh, great, Olga, it's all yours. All yours. It's the Barse piece, right? The Barse sterling. I'm sure that's what you want. Right here. Ta-da. Thank you. Put your name on there. You're good to go. Thank you. And anything else? Maybe requests for next week. I still have a lot of sterling, some more hearts I can do. You know, just trying to get this Silpata piece apart from these other. I don't know how you just put them on the table and then they get all tangled. Why they do that? I don't know. And I do have it's either a Celro or a Hollycraft piece I'm trying to put back together with donor stones. I'm taking donor stones out of the bracelet because it's missing a whole bunch of stones, and replacing stones on these. I did replace the stones on the earrings, so those are good to go. So those have been, there were stones that were missing, and some of them had, like, you know, someone had replaced with plastic rhinestones. Didn't look right, so I took what was left out of the bracelet, and then I need to do some work on the necklace because it's got some weird, these didn't go. So I'm using the stones from the bracelet to fix the necklace. So that's kind of like what I'm working on, and then it will go up for sale, but at least the stones will be from the same set, and plus this would be included just as for donor purposes. You know, so we have a donor bracelet for that. Put all my little tiny stuff in here. And is it Hollycraft? It's not marked. Now, when I did a search on it, I found this just with white stones or clear stones, and it came back as Celro. I also checked it again with the rainbow colors, came back as Hollycraft. So a little bit more research on my part, but again, there's no marking. But it is unique because it has an interesting, chain and finish to it. So I just need somebody to tell me what it is for sure. Somebody in the know. So but I still need to work on it. I still need to get those stones replaced. And I should have plenty to work with out of the bracelet. But anyway. But yeah, it's one or the other. Yeah. So I'll just have to research it more, do a little bit more due diligence, and go from there. But yeah, I know it's important to have it marked. But a lot of Miriam Haskell's stuff was not marked. I do have a Haskell over here. Right here. But it's marked Miriam Haskell. So I do have that one. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's just double chained, that kind of thing. I don't have a price on it yet because I haven't researched it. But the use of different types of materials is cool. But yeah, a lot of Miriam Haskell wasn't marked. They just had little paper marks on them. Put you back. Anyway. Thank you guys for coming. I'm going to edit the title with the recap at 013000 timestamp, and you can take a peek at what's left, or well, hopefully they'll just go right to the recap and look, because that's a good idea, huh? Anyway, I will hopefully see you guys this week. I know on Saturday we're going to go hunt down some venues for my daughter's wedding, and Sunday I'll be back here, so that'll be good. And so I hope to see you all then. Have a good afternoon. Have a good day off tomorrow. It is a federal holiday, and it's in remembrance of MLK, civil rights activist. And so let's just be good to each other, right? Right. Bye-bye.